And we're back. Hello, it's week 4, day 3. And we're still converting in the metric system. This is going to be our last regular day of practicing the conversion of the metric system, other than the review that we're going to be doing tomorrow. You need to be on page, whatever this is, 877. And we're going to be converting metric units of capacity. Remember that capacity is how much fluid something can hold. It's the amount of fluid in a container. That is capacity. So the only two types of capacity that we use are really liters and milliliters. And so all of our conversions today are either going to be shift it 3 times to the right or shift it 3 times to the left. You're going to show your work the exact same way as the last 2 days. Let's do 2 example problems right now. A dripping faucet wastes about 90 liters of water every week. That's a lot. How many milliliters of water is this? So we got 90 liters of water, and we're trying to figure out how many milliliters that is. So I write down somewhere KHDUDCM, and I remember that because King Henry died unexpectedly drinking chocolate milk. And then I need to think, if I'm starting at liters and I'm going 1, 2, 3 times to milliliters to the right, that means the decimal will shift thrice to the right. Again, I copy it down here, making sure that I don't run into the giant L there. So 1, 2, 3 times to the right. There it is. Annex in those zeros. Answer is 90,000. So 90,000 milliliters is the same thing as 90 liters. That's a lot of water. Dripping faucets, kind of surprisingly, that's much many water. All right, let's turn the page and do another example here. Example numero dos says a container of orange juice holds 580 milliliters. How many liters is 580 milliliters? So we've got 580 milliliters, and we're trying to convert that to liters. So if I'm starting at milliliters and I'm going 1, 2, 3 times to get to the base unit of liters, going 3 times to the left, I show that it's decimal here. I go 1, 2, 3 times to the left, So that's 0.58, or correctly pronounced 58 hundredths of a liter. 58 hundredths of a liter is the correct answer. I'm sorry that my Chromebook, I can tell when it freezes, and then you just like see a frozen version of me, but at least you can still hear the audio. So anyway, whatever. I don't know why these things happen. That's how it's the same as the last couple days, except we're only doing a couple different things. You need to do the guided practice problems, do the independent practice problems, do the backside with the word problems, and again, showing your work, writing KHDUDCM somewhere on the page, and then showing on every problem how the decimal moves. I don't want to show my work. Look, it takes like 3 seconds. Get over it. Show your work. So if you finish early, if you finish before 45 minutes are up, cool. Move on to the math choice. If you don't, that's also fine. Go ahead and stop at the 45-minute mark and move on at that point. I will see you tomorrow for the chapter review.